What's going on, y'all? It's Sap Fifth, the fanboy guru. I'm here to talk about 2016 and how I think that the PlayStation 4 will be the definitive gaming console for 2016. Now, this is a response video to a YouTuber by the name of Jay Bari. He's a member of the council. I believe that he's actually he's a member of the council, and he has his own. He's the host of the council podcast. Now, Jabari made a video explaining how he also thinks that the PlayStation 4 will be the best place to play, 2016, that, PlayStation got it on lock. And I agree with him. I'm going to get it out the way. Microsoft has a lot of good games. They got big games coming next year, with Quantum Break, Scalebound, Recore, I believe, Crackdown 3, um, possibly another Forza, possibly Gears 4 might come out next year, and whatever other surprises they might have that they might not reveal, saying so early on. But I don't think Microsoft can do anything for the Xbox One right now that can outdo the PlayStation 4. It can maybe have in terms of perspective, the better year, the better year, the bigger games. But as history, to me, what I see from history is that the Xbox One and Microsoft have always been producing, or at least Microsoft has been publishing first party big AAA games from day one on the Xbox One. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's been from what I remember mostly. And it has never slowed down the PlayStation 4. There's been some months where it'll beat the PlayStation regardless of in terms of sales, whether it's a bigger game comes out or whether more consoles got sold, whatever the case. There are some months where it's just better for the Xbox One, which is all cool and whatnot. But next year, come 2016, there's no way. I don't think if all these things I'm gonna talk about right now happen in 2016, there's no way. You know what I'm saying, that the Xbox One is gonna touch PlayStation, because again, they've been having that quote unquote bigger and better gaming lineup. The Xbox has been for the last few months getting good updates and features, that have been nothing but positive things for Xbox. You got backwards compatibility. You got I believe the Windows 10 update should be out for roll call to everybody, because I seen it at my buddy's house. He has it for his Xbox One, so I believe it should be out for everybody. But again though, the year of 2016 though, I don't see the Xbox One keeping up with PlayStation. I'm gonna start off with the same thing Sony's been doing. Sony's same plan, multi-plats. Listen, can I say that there's two big multi-plats coming out? Hopefully there's about three to four big multi-plats coming out next year, and one of them is a guarantee, which is Call of Duty. All right, Call of Duty we already know is marketed with Sony now, so we already know that that's just gonna bring the faithful Call of Duty customers, because they're gonna buy Call of Duty every year. There's gonna be motherfuckers buying consoles. Whoever don't have a console still at this point, they're gonna be buying a new console next year for Call of Duty, the game, Christmas, whatever. Like I said, we all know how the Call of Duty veterans act. So the Call of Duty fan base, they're gonna be coming back to PlayStation again next year. But another multi-plat, and I think the rest of the multi-plats I'm about to name off are all Square, because I'm doing all this up top of the head. It's late, but you got Final Fantasy 15, big multi-plat coming out next year that we know where people are gonna go to play. They're gonna go to play that on what? PlayStation. Majority of people are gonna go play Final Fantasy 15 on PlayStation. Um, Kingdom Hearts 3, if it comes out, there hasn't been no official release date. We've gotten a new trailer, few trailers, but there's nothing official stating that the game will for sure come out. So Kingdom Hearts 3 is another big multi-plat. Um, what I say, Final Fantasy 15, Kingdom Hearts 3, and Final Fantasy excuse me, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now we know Final Fantasy VII Remake is another game that will sell best and do well on PlayStation above the Xbox brand. So that's off rip. Those are just like I said. Those are just the multiplats that I think will definitely help dominate 2016. Now you got Sony's exclusive lineup. Now, if Sony does what they say, like I said, take Horizon out the equation because Horizon and Scalebound can go toe to toe by themselves. So Sony, if they keep their word, they should be releasing um, a lot of first party games next year, or at least a lot more first party games next year. Now, Shuhei Yoshida, it was a quick. I seen only a quick message of it. I don't remember if it was an article or maybe it might have been something on Twitter. But Shuhei Yoshida said that there were so many games coming out in 2016 that they couldn't announce them all. Now, where did we hear this phrase from before? We heard the same phrase out of Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer said, what he said? He said that they have so many games coming out in 2015 that they had to push them to 2016. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there was 9 to 10 months of no big major release coming out on the Xbox One. You know what I'm saying? In 2015. Alright, so I don't want to see Shuhei repeat that same thing for PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? Say that you got all these games coming out and they not all make it in the year 2016. Because this is why I'm going off the top of my head of games I can think of, because even with a release date, release dates are not 100% confirmed. Look at Drive Club. Drive Club was confirmed with a release date, still got pushed back. Didn't Uncharted 4 wasn't I believe Uncharted 4 was confirmed with the release date, got pushed back. You know, so there are games that just because it has a release date doesn't mean that it's for sure coming. So again, if all these games come out, then it's just no way Xbox is gonna keep up with PlayStation. All right. Um, Let me start and see if I can think of the smaller games. Detroit Becoming Human. Like I said, there's no guarantee, but let's say these games come out. Detroit Being Human. Uh, Detroit Becoming Human. Sorry about that. That game looks really interesting. I haven't played none of the I can't think of the lead developer's name is on the game, but he made Beyond Two Souls and Heavy Rain, which I hated Heavy Rain. I played the demo for Heavy Rain on the PS3, hated it, but he's making Detroit Become Human. That looks beyond amazing / interesting. It looks crazy. Then you got the Uncharted 4. Then you got Star Ocean 5. You got Persona 5. You got Paragon. You got No Man's Sky. Let's say that there's GT Sport that comes out next year. Gran Turismo Sport. Should I continue? MLB The Show, Street Fighter 5 is coming out next year. Like Sony has a lineup next year, especially a lineup of exclusives. And that's not all of those are first party, but majority of them were. And at the same time, Sony still, they're still gonna be focusing on their third party exclusive right deals. But there ain't nothing wrong with third party, first party. It don't matter if it's exclusive to the console, it's exclusive. And I know to a degree there are two meanings of exclusive going around these quote unquote two meanings of exclusive going around these gaming industry and gaming streets right now. Actually, there's three meanings of exclusive. You got time exclusive, you got console exclusive, and then you have regular exclusive. And a regular exclusive would be Uncharted 4. You can't get that on nothing else. A time exclusive, of course, we know is Tomb Raider, and then we got when I say the other one, a console exclusive, which is Street Fighter 5. Which, depending on your take, each one of these forms of exclusive, they matter, but at the same time they don't. The only real form of exclusive that matters is Uncharted. But again, Sony's exclusive lineup versus Xbox's exclusive lineup is not going to compare. Then you got PlayStation VR. Whew. Oh boy, PlayStation VR. I haven't got to test it out yet, but that definitely looks like an amazing piece of tech. I'm telling y'all, PlayStation VR, as long as they get the good press and the price point correct, good press, the price point, and the marketing correct, I'm telling you, they have games because they got launch titles like Project Riggs, Until Dawn. They got a horror game coming, which is I think it's called Kitchen. Then they have the Walk, which was displayed at Tokyo Game Show, oh no, Paris Games Week, where you're like walking on a skyscraper and you're going across a tightrope. So they got brand new IPs coming for PlayStation VR, and then they have older games like Project Cars, which already works with VR. So there's some games that are older that are compatible. Then you got new games that are compatible. You see what I'm saying? Sony's got 2016 on lock. If you look at the back of the Game Informer magazine, it even says that the newest issue that just came out. If any of y'all get it, it says it. It says um, 2016 is the year of VR with PS4 revolutionizing. I don't have it with me at the moment, but that's ideally what the back of the Game Informer magazine says. I was trying to put that picture on Facebook, but I forgot. But again, though, my point is the PlayStation 4 is going to dominate 2016, and if there's anything else to consider, you know what I'm saying? Even if you think I'm wrong, even if you don't agree with my points, agree with this, because you ain't got a choice. Check this out. Um, this year, 2015, was quote unquote. See, Phil Spencer's my dog. Phil Spencer's my dog. He cool as shit. Quote unquote. Phil Spencer said that this was the greatest games lineup of 2015. Microsoft released all. Real quick, just had to put a quick add on. Sorry about all the audio quality. I'm still playing around with my gold headset, and for some reason, like I said, I don't know, it cut off at the ending. But yeah, like I was trying to say, Microsoft released all of their big dollar, most known IPs this year. You know what I'm saying? 2015, they released all their heavy hitters, their biggest, most established IPs. And none of those IPs were able to slow down this success of the PlayStation 4. Like I said, I'm not trying to knock either console. Both consoles are good, but in terms of if you're comparing in a head-to-head battle, you see what I'm saying? If you're going head-to-head in a comparison, 2016 is over already. Sony's already got it. Like I said, the game of the year next year will be between Horizon Zero. If we're talking exclusives, the game of the year next year will be Horizon Zero Dawn or Uncharted 4. I don't even care for Uncharted, but I can already see what kind of game that they're cooking up over there. It's Naughty Dog. Come on now. Come on, not many devs can step the Naughty Dog. You know, that's like talking about Rockstar. Not many devs can step the Rockstar, you know? But like I said, I apologize for the little bit of audio quality. I'm still, like I said, still playing around with my PS4 headset. And yeah, it's late. I'm about to go to sleep. I'm done. Sap and Piff, I'm logging out. Deuces.